Boy, control your bodily fluids, sir. Okay, this is a sick mashup, bro. Like, come on. Vampires can dance. Let me tell you. They can dance. Well, hey, Screen Bean. If you don't know me, my name's Jordan. I'm a professional film editor. I've edited some awesome music videos for artists like these guys. Let's get into the breakdown. We got our boys at the bus stop. Cool. I like getting picked up by the bus too. What? You're invited to our bloody birthday party. Sometimes walking down the deadly path without fleeing Sometimes walking down the deadly path without fleeing from death itself can give rise to the most wondrous creation. We hope you will be able to come. This card basically says to die, so you can feel a wondrous creation. Okay, that's a cult. I know a cult when I see one, girl. You better not go to the party. An invitation to our bloody birthday party. It's like they're British. Gotta come to my bloody birthday. I really love having bloody birthdays in my friend's pub, you know. We really like to have a bloody good time. Wow. Bro, nah, fam. See, I told you, girl, don't go because you got some werewolves coming up on you. So this whole ENHYPEN thing.
I have a pen. I have a
ENHYPEN. So this whole ENHYPEN thing happened because of a contest called Island. They are K and EJ, who are debuting with HYBE Labels Japanese group soon. They made a little cameo here. They were on that Island contest, and that's how all this began. They're werewolf cameos. Should we do subtitles or not? What do you think? I'm gonna do subtitles. I know I've mentioned this before, but Squarespace? This is the site provider that is above all site providers. A really cool feature that Squarespace has is an ability to have password protected pages that I can send to my clients. So if someone's like, Jordan, I have this Netflix documentary for you to edit, I can be like, okay, I'll put all the relevant documentary projects into one page for them, send them that URL, password protected, boom. They can see my reel exactly how I want them to experience it. Head to squarespace.com/JordanOrm and use coupon code JordanOrm to get 10% off your domain or site. Yeah. Woo. What was that? Oh, summon my friend. The boy's telepathic. So this video is about our boys in ENHYPEN. And they're vampires. They have freaking superpowers. They can summon things with their mind, I guess. The whole point of this song is about how ENHYPEN, they just debuted last year and they're fresh in the music industry and everything's like pretty and sparkly and that's what the lyrics are talking about. But on the other hand, things can get like pretty scary too when everything's unfamiliar. And so that's kind of the tension that we're dealing with. Look at our boy just like, he's like, yeah, what's up, fam? I just summoned you telepathically. Bro, this is a bop already. Yes! Y'all, I talk about this all the time, but like, can we just give a round of applause for this clear frame right here? He has pyrokinesis! Man, all these boys have superpowers. They all got superpowers out here. All they did was they pushed in and then basically froze the camera positions. And then they had our boy just stand right here in this spot. You can actually see, like, if you look really close, you can kind of see this change right here. See how the edges like kind of change between these two frames? That's because they were literally keying out the cake to have our boy stand behind it. So that, you know, I see you, VFX artists, but you can't get by me, little eyes of Jordan. Come on now, come on. Oh, it's like a parallel universe from their old video. Oh! 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 Okay, I love that wide shot on the... Like the... I love that, dude. If y'all didn't notice this, check this out. We create a match cut because we're in a close-up, and then we zoom out from this close-up to another close-up that's like crazily zoomed in, and then we zoom all the way to a wide. So we're using like 3 shots. 1 shot, 2 shot, and then this shot, 3 shots to create this like zoom. Man, I can't wait for dance therapy at the end of this video. I'm gonna go off. Bro, I love these VFX. No, I mean the VHS. It's like effects like that. That's sick. Oh, so how do you do that, man? How do you do that little like spinning shot? Like, what we do is we have really fast footage, but you slow it down. So you play it at like 50%, and it creates this like trippy effect where if I frame by frame it, every time I hit a frame, it's every 3 frames. But there's so much motion blur that it creates this like weird, trippy, choppy effect. We're dancing and we can't control our body, and we're drunk and dazed. You know what I'm saying? Drunk and dazed.
2 shots of vodka.
They're really leaning into that drunken dazed feeling by creating these weird trippy cuts. And one great tactic, which you see right here, is repeating parts of a shot. So he's moving his head, and then we cut back to where he was before to move his head again, and then kind of jump forward again. So we're kind of like jumping back in time, which creates a really disorienting feeling. And then the coolest thing I've like ever seen in my entire life is when he leans in, the VHS effect goes away, and then we just like punch into this widescreen, and it's so cool. Ooh, it's right on that boom. Oh sure, now you're just like teleporting, you know, because you're a vampire and you can. What you doing, boy? It is a bloody party. I really thought this boy was just like sniffing his cologne, you know, like feeling himself. He's like, man, I'm at this party, I'm dressed up, I smell good. Let me sniff my cologne. And then he just like pulls up a glass, you know? And then freaking blood starts dripping into his glass. Boy! Control your bodily fluids, sir. That was a sick transition though, going from like behind his head and then just zooming into that scene. Bro, stop that! It's not good for you. I love how he just poured his drink up. That was cool. The choreography in this is ridiculous. Vampires can dance. Let me tell you, they can dance. And that, okay, this is a sick match cut, bro. Like, come on. They have a take where they're lit in the front.
It's lit.
And then they have another take where they're not lit in the front. And so they jump up, and then we match cut when they're in the air to the darkness because, you know, they're vampires. And then they land down, and we're back into it, man. That's such a sick match cut. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that like fast cut real quick there. Bro, the swagger. This is a bop. Wait a second, there's a story happening here. What's going on? Are those the werewolf boys? The werewolf boys are back. And what do you think of him? He looks like kind of vampire-y. You wanna go turn wolf and eat them?
On all levels except physical, I am a wolf.
Okay. Some ish is happening at this party, bro. I think this music video is just generating more questions than answers, TBH. The HYBE Labels, like, multiverse gives freaking the Marvel Cinematic Universe a run for its money, dude. Marvel should be so intimidated by HYBE Labels, bro. They should be so scared. HYBE Labels now. Their multiverse is better than ours. Okay, I really wish that the lights in the hallway matched with the music a little bit more. Like, watch this. Like, it's too early. It's just a little bit too early. Here, this is how it should look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh, so much better, bro. So much better. So the lyrics talking about like a light on a torch that's been given to them. There's this girl we have where she's literally on a torch and she's the light and there's an infinity symbol under her. And so when you're a vampire, you have eternal life. That's kind of like the trade. You got to eat blood to live forever.
You have not done the dishes for 5 years.
It's unacceptable to have so many bloody dishes all over this bench.
And so this girl is the girl that gave them their vampireness. I wonder if like them being vampires is like a metaphor for the music industry, because when you create music, when you create art, you kind of last forever. But at the same time, they have to battle with all the ugliness and the sin and the grossness that comes with the music industry, which could be like a metaphor for being a vampire. That's just my random train of thought. Let me know what you think in the comments. Oh, I gotta save that for the end of the video. Sorry, I can't dance yet. It's a great match cut. That's cool. You have a leak in your ceiling, sir, and you might want to take care of that. Oh, okay, y'all. So I think this represents the fountain of youth. Except because it's the vampire fountain of youth, it's filled with blood. We don't need water to give us life, we need blood. We need blood. Wow, I should be a voice actor. I honestly surprised myself there. But shout out to VFX for this like really thick looking blood. That blood is very thick.
Damn, boy, he's thick.
Bro, your ceiling is leaking, I'm telling you. Bro, the choreo is so sick. Bro, this is so dark. This is so dark. They're just murdering everybody.
Judas.
Bro, the boy dancing in the rain though, hard. I heard this theory that since we keep cutting back to that table like in the old video in Give and Taken, I keep hearing this theory that there are like parallel timelines where the Give and Taken music video takes place in the past and this music video takes place in the present. They're like two different timelines and there's like a square portal, which is why we always see that shot in this like square portal with like feathered edges. And when we hear that lyric, like I see myself in the mirror but I look different, they're seeing themselves in different timelines and it gets really confusing. I don't want to think about it too long because it hurts my brain, but I don't know. I just thought that was very interesting. That dance? How does he dance like that, dude? Come on, teach me. I want to learn for dance therapy. So much cutting. Your ceiling is leaking, sir. Was that them just having a fantasy because they're vampires and they dream about blood instead of dreaming about chicken tenders, if you know what I mean? I love me some chicken tenders. I told you not to come to the party. Love you guys. Subscribe.